Have you ever wondered how your money could multiply without you lifting a finger? That's right, folks. It's not some mystical rite or wizardry, but a very real and accessible concept known as compound interest. Let's delve into this fascinating world, shall we? Imagine for a moment that you have a magic seed. This isn't just any seed, but one that grows into a tree. Now, this tree doesn't just produce tasty fruits once a year. Instead, it gives you more seeds. You plant these seeds and they grow into more trees. Before you know it, you've got a whole orchard, all from that single magic seed. In the realm of finance, compound interest is that magic seed. It's the process where your money, rather than sitting idly in a bank account, grows over time. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and getting bigger with each passing second. Your initial investment, or the principal, is the core of your financial snowball. The interest that you earn on this principal is the snow that your snowball picks up as it rolls down the hill. Now here's where the magic happens. Instead of simply adding this snow to the size of your snowball, this new snow also starts rolling and gathering more snow. This is the essence of compound interest. Your interest earns interest. As time goes by, your snowball keeps getting bigger and bigger, not just from the principal, but from the accumulated interest as well. This process, my friends, is what turns a penny into a fortune, a small investment into a colossal nest egg. It's how savers become millionaires and how millionaires become billionaires. Now, you might be thinking, how does this magical money multiplication occur? Well, brace yourself for the ride into the world of compound interest. Are you ready to transform your financial future? Then let's continue our journey into the magic of money multiplication. So, what exactly is compound interest and how does it work? Well, let's dive right into it. Picture this. You've got a savings account and you've put in £100. The bank offers you a 5% interest rate per year. At the end of the year, you'll have earned £5 in interest, so you're now sitting on £105. Now, here's where compound interest kicks in. If you leave that money in the bank, the next year you'll earn interest not just on your original £100, but also on the £5 you earned in interest. That means you'll earn £5.25, bringing your total to £110.25. And it doesn't stop there. The following year you'll earn interest on £110.25. And the year after that, you'll earn interest on that amount plus the interest you've earned. And so on and so forth. The cycle continues, with your money growing exponentially over time. That, my friends, is the magic of compound interest. It's the interest you earn on your original amount, the principal, plus any interest already earned. It's a snowball effect, really. Your money keeps rolling and growing, picking up more and more interest as it goes. But remember, the key to compound interest is time. The longer you leave your money in the account, the more time it has to grow. That's why starting to save and invest early can make a huge difference in the long run. Think of it as a seed. If you plant it and nurture it, it'll grow into a tree. But if you keep digging it up to check if it's growing, you'll never see a tree. The same goes for your money. Plant it, nurture it, and let it grow. In simple terms, compound interest is the interest on interest. It's your money working for you. Now that you understand the concept, let's delve into the power of compound interest. Imagine you're a gardener. Your money is the seed you plant. Now, with simple interest, your seed grows into a tree, and each year it bears exactly the same number of fruits. It's consistent but not exciting. However, with compound interest, it's as if each fruit from your tree contains seeds of its own. These seeds fall, take root, and grow into additional trees. Over time, you're not just getting fruit from your original tree, but also from the trees that sprouted from the seeds of its fruits. That's compound interest in a nutshell, interest earning interest. Let's look at an example. Say you invest £1,000 at a 5% annual interest rate. With simple interest, you earn £50 every year, regardless of how long you keep your money invested. After 20 years, you'd have £2,000. Your initial £1,000 plus £1,000 in interest. But with compound interest, the story changes. In the first year, you'd still earn £50, so you'd have £1,050. But in the second year, you'd earn 5%, not just on your initial £1,000, but also on the £50 you earned in the first year. So you'd earn £52.50, not just £50. This might not seem like much of a difference at first, but over 20 years, that extra £2.50 a year adds up. In fact, thanks to the power of compound interest, after 20 years you'd have £2,653, not just £2,000. That's an extra £653 earned just by letting your interest earn interest. Thus, the power of compound interest lies in its ability to exponentially increase your wealth over time. Now, you must be wondering, how can one harness this power of compound interest? First and foremost, start early. The sooner you begin to invest, the more time your money has to grow. Think of it as planting a tree. The earlier you plant the seed, the more time it has to grow and bear fruit. Start with what you have, however small it may be. You'll be surprised at how much it can grow over time. Next, reinvest the interest. This is the real secret behind the power of compound interest. When you reinvest your interest, you're essentially adding fuel to the fire. You're not just earning interest on your initial investment, but also on the interest that it's already earned. It's a snowball effect. Your money starts to grow faster and faster the longer you let it compound. Another tip is to maintain a long-term perspective. Compound interest is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a slow and steady race. It's about allowing your money to grow over time. Patience is key here. The longer you leave your money to grow, the more it compounds and the more you earn. Also, the power of compound interest isn't just for the big-time investors, it's available to everyone. You don't need a massive amount of money to start benefiting from compound interest. You can start with whatever you have. Every penny counts when it comes to compound interest. Lastly, always remember to keep a consistent saving habit. Consistency is crucial when it comes to harnessing the power of compound interest. The more regularly you invest, the more you'll benefit from compound interest. Think of it as a habit that pays you back. So there you have it. Practical tips on how to harness the power of compound interest. Start early, reinvest the interest, maintain a long-term perspective, start with what you have, and keep a consistent saving habit. Remember, the earlier you start, the more you can benefit from the magic of compound interest. So, what does all this mean for your financial future? Well, the long-term impact of compound interest on financial planning and wealth accumulation is nothing short of extraordinary. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it rolls down, it picks up more and more snow, growing larger and faster. That's how your money grows with compound interest. Consider this. If you were to contribute £100 per month into an account with an annual interest rate of 5%, compounded monthly in 20 years, you'd have accumulated well over £47,000. But here's the kicker. Only £24,000 of that is your original money. The rest? That's the magic of compound interest. Compound interest is crucial in managing your personal finances. It encourages you to save and invest early and regularly. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. It's never too late to start, but as with many things in life, the earlier the better. It's also a powerful tool for retirement planning. With the magic of compounding, you can build a nest egg that will keep you comfortable in your golden years. It's not about how much you save, but how long you save it for. The longer your money is invested, the more it compounds and the larger your nest egg becomes. But remember, compound interest is a double-edged sword. It works the same way with debt. The longer you take to pay off your debt, the more interest piles up. So, while you want your investments to benefit from the power of compounding, you want to avoid it when it comes to your debts. In the end, understanding and harnessing the power of compound interest can be your key to financial prosperity. It's not just about making money, it's about making your money work for you.